Good morning. As we are sheltering in place, we can still bring in lots of light, and we are. I'm so glad you're here to listen to this and to dive into some beautiful light. And this morning, I'm going to be reading my Divine Portal Akashic Prayer. And I guess it's really time to begin. Yes, it is. However, we have frankincense. Gotta have some frankincense with a good meditation. It's very helpful. Good morning, Chris Busati. Who's above that? David Greased. Oh my gosh. Morning, Jackie Green. Oh my gosh. How nice that people are here with me. Oh, it just makes me feel so happy. Here, why don't you run it then? My sweetheart saying the music is too loud. I don't agree, but I gave him the controls. He can do it. Yes. All right. I'm going to do some things a little differently today. I'm going to be reading something that the Angelic Healing Conclave brought through yesterday. I do some channeled writing, and this is what came through. And they call it Loving Fear. By the power of divine light within me, come Holy Spirit, Spirit of light, Spirit of truth. This period of time and consciousness is a direct face-off with fear. Fear is being used to corral you, to limit your freedoms, to use as a moment of history in which you were told what to do, when to do it, and for how long. In this phase, you will be developing new attitudes regarding fear. You'll be developing new attitudes to outside or outer influences and to making choices about your behavior, actions, and thoughts. You need to be willing to choose and to choose strongly what you want to think and feel in each moment. Are you going to hop on the thoughtless bandwagon of the party line about danger, fear, consequences, right versus wrong, and all that the mass media is pushing as the agenda? You will be exercising your critical thinking, a personal way of determining the truth for yourself. Yes, there is danger, but there is a heightened experience of aliveness as well. You know how to care for yourself in this unusual time. What the Angelic Healing Conclave want you to know is that we are here to sanctify your thoughts, actions, and beliefs if, and a big if here, you are willing to release mass thought and choose a higher way of being with a relaxed grip on defending yourself against death. You have always been as you are at this very moment, at the pinnacle of choice. The pressures were different and less obviously worldwide. However, you have always been choosing to feel the fear, choosing to work with it, choosing to buy in or buy out of mass thought. You have always been asked to make life and death choices. Sometimes the scale is minor, but the end result was the same. For instance, do you want to eat the cookie or do you want to eat the apple? It's not about immediate life or death, But over time, it is truly about life and death due to the cumulative nature of the consequences of these choices. You have been asked in past lives whether you want, as a leader, to make the choice during a death-dealing drought to have your tribe travel towards the hoped-for food and water, or stay in case the rains come tomorrow, and less tribe members will die if you're not under the strain of travel. Sometimes your choices have ended in disaster, and sometimes your choices have ended in delight. No God has ever come to feed you to the lions for your error. You are always welcomed back into the fold for another try at the experiment called human life on earth. It is you who must sacrifice your fear of choosing wrongly. Throw this fear into the fire of burning egoic flesh. Throw your holdbacks off the cliff of confidence. Get quiet within. Know that you are loved and that you are loved. Know that we, the Angelic Healing Conclave, will assist in your healing, in your progression, in your ever so slight elevation. We heal everyone regardless of crimes, fears, insults, violence towards themselves or toward others. We heal all, whether they are in the body or temporarily in between bodies. We heal all. There are none more or less deserving of the rightful restoration with one's own divinity. There are no hierarchies of power, judgment, value. There is only the constant desire to be one with the divine and one with all that is. There is only this moment which is untainted by the so-called past and its past misdeeds and limited understanding. The coronavirus is an acceptable way for some to opt out, to get off the bus, to stop the merry-go-round and to reset, to better align with their soul and the divine plan. This is an honorable exit strategy if chosen. Becoming ill and dying is a most acceptable choice in your culture. That's why you have cancer at such alarming rates. There are no other socially acceptable ways to opt out. Taking pills may accomplish this task, but it will be looked upon as suicide, the result of depression and not fitting in. It will be seen as sad, tragic, and an opportunity for others to wish they had seen it coming and done more. The chance bus crash in a foreign country will be deemed an unforeseen accident, with you as the victim. The trouble with traveling to other foreign lands and less developed countries. Blame for food poisoning is the result of poor sanitation practices by somebody somewhere. Look, the point is that you can spend your life fearing the unexpected, dreading the unknowable, hyper-vigilant to warning signs of danger. This is not what brings you closer to God. Conversely, it is your hypervigilance in seeing, feeling, and knowing God everywhere you gaze, every place you travel to, every face and every set of glowing eyes of that soul that you happen to have the good fortune to meet, however temporarily. If you are constant in your love, looking to find locations, people, and causes to place your love, to express love toward for any reason whatsoever, this places you in touch with and closely held by love, God, beauty, amazement, and the web of life. This constant awareness of the infinite creations, the infinite emotional experiences, the gradations of aliveness, this is God living through and in you. This is a state of honoring the great Creator. Thrilling, absolutely thrilling. Your choice is to love every second of life or to fear discomfort and death. Your choice is to see through the gauze of fear to the satisfaction and fulfillment of a life well lived, moment by moment, fully accepted as is, and your complicity in its creation and appreciation. Your life may be so many numbers of years, or it may be so many endless moments of experience, so many endless opportunities to shine vibrant with life, lifted up by life, carried on the stream of life force energy until you choose to change playgrounds. We say to you that it is important that you know that you are choosing at every moment, at every fraction of a moment, whether or not to accept full enjoyment of your current experience, or whether you want to adjust the lights and live in a state of determined by if only, or I wanted it to be thus and so. The innocence and curiosity and childlike trust that God and we, the Angelic Healing Conclave, care for the least of you at your worst, at your lowest, at your least powerful, and at your most vulnerable. We care for you and are here awaiting your slightest call, your faintest motion of surrender, of acceptance, of help. Then we and you make up a team that is infinitely more able, powerful, and effective. It is loving your sense of fear that loosens its grip on you. It is through welcoming your whole experience, fear included, that you are free to experience without control, with hypervigilant monitoring against danger. Resisting fear is what emboldens it, which leads to the mind searching for evidence to support the fear. An abundance of evidence the mind is certain to find. It takes big faith to trust that there is no death to be avoided, dodged, or fought back. These are only forms of resistance which beget more fear and resistance. If fear is welcomed in as one component of your experience, then you are free to acknowledge all the other bits and pieces that make up the whole of your experience. Further, this moment becomes the next and the next, and each brings with it the pleasure of a new menu of choices with which to fill your awareness. As you say, this too shall pass. Some people and other life forms will pass as well. Let this go. The more you can accept what is happening in your experience at this moment, the more you can have this moment of precious aliveness, of love for self and others, and of the pure promise that life always contains. All right, now I'm going to read the Akashic prayer. Follow along as you drift into meditation with me. Thank you. by the divine power of the light within us. Come, Holy Spirit, Spirit of light, Spirit of truth, for the highest good of all throughout time. Fill our hearts with divine love. As I humbly ask permission to open the divine portal to the highest realm of the Akashic Records for this group. Akashic beings of light, guide this group to the deepest truth of their being, releasing any blocks and restrictions to their abundance and highest good. Akashic beings of light, guide this group to the deepest truth of their being, releasing any blocks and restrictions to their abundance and highest good. Lords of the Akashic Records, assist this group to fully embody their soul's light, to fulfill their soul's purposes, and to heal any accumulated karma. Lords of the Akashic Records, assist this group to fully embody their soul's light, to fulfill their soul's purposes, and to heal any accumulated karma. Surround this group with the enlightenment and wisdom of the masters, teachers, and loved ones. Surround this group with the enlightenment and wisdom of the masters, teachers, and loved ones. Clearly direct this group's perspective and actions to those that manifest their divine plan. Clearly direct this group's perspective and actions to those that manifest their divine plan. Free of all resistance, judgment, and fear, we are now filled with divine love, and the records are now open. Now breathe in some deep and holy breaths of unlimited air. Breathing in that life force energy contained in air and breath. Breathe in life force energy through the breath. All is yours here now. We open this limitless portal, divine in nature, as you are being lifted up into the openness of consciousness, free of format or requirements. Consciousness where all are welcome, where all are loved. We greet you with the genuineness and purity of love that flows from source into you, into everyone, everywhere. We are holding a framework of love and purity and light and healing all around the earth. A framework that supports the growth and the healing, the maturing and the evolution of humanity. For things are moving forward. And as you breathe and feel the light vibrating in you, you are coming into contact with the love that you are. Feel for a moment the love that you have for those that you hold dear. People, children, pets, the former loved ones of years gone by, those that you have connected with deeply and not seen for many, many years. Feel the love that you have for all of these beings. Feel the love that you have for the microorganisms within your digestion that help you to live. The microorganisms that break down your food into needed elements and particles for cell rebuilding and rejuvenation. Feel the love that you have for the blood that courses through your veins that supports you in your higher purpose, in your roles in life, of loving others, of serving others, of helping, of being somehow, some way, the best that you can be at each and every moment. You have the power to be this love, to be the example of this love, to share it, to know it. First, you start inside and let it flow out from there. Ooh. Letting it flow, letting yourself grow larger in this flow, to relax the constraints of skin and mind and fear. Expand in this Akashic field of possibilities, of knowingness, of clarity. All of you are valued. All of you are important. There may have only been moments when you were on the scene at just the right time for just the right reason and receded back into the ordinariness of your life. But you were there, you showed up, and you show up right now for yourself. To explore in this field of love and genuine care. Allow yourself to soak the energy in. Let it feed your life purpose. And perhaps the sub-context for your life purpose. Let this field of vibrant light and aliveness be part and parcel of who you are today. You are being visited right now by an angel of healing who is taking you by the hand, drawing you forth, perhaps to dance, perhaps to merge beings with this angel of healing. Find yourself moving easily and effortlessly forward with this angel of healing as this angel works on you to bring you calm, to let you know that there is enough, that there is plenty for all, knowing that you are cared for and are being cared for right now. As this angel of healing maybe touches your heart, your spleen, your liver, your kidneys, your digestion, touches your third eye, your throat chakra. This angel of healing delivers its pure content, its restorative energies. And it aligns the energy systems within you, your chakras, your light body centers, aligning you with divine purpose, aligning you ever so slightly, but ever so acutely with your divine purpose. Take a breath in and take a big exhale out. And as you take these breaths and exhale out the old, anything unnecessary, perhaps it is old words or old messages that no longer serve you and your highest good. Perhaps it is old energy, trauma, fear. Releasing those micro atoms of energy that no longer assist you in your growth and your expansion and the truth of your being expressed fully and completely here on earth. And as you are cleansed, a light takes the place of the grayness of the old energy within your lungs. And you are being vibrantly enlivened by your soul and by this angelic healing. And this angel now takes you to a place where you can look out as if from a high mountain viewpoint over the land and over the town, over your life, and see that your path goes on, rolls out in front of you with places of beauty along the way, flowers and children, laughter and pleasure, sunshine and rain, balance, well-being, an absence of fear and a calm, a peacefulness that resides within you. For this is the truth of your being. The deepest truth of your being is peace, is universal love, is acceptance. And thus all things are given to you. All that you need for each and every future step and mile of your journey in this lifetime and beyond. You are loved and cared for and assisted. And perhaps now you're having a sense to look about above you and to the side of you and notice the Angelic Healing Conclave surrounding all of you, standing in love and support of who you are and what you came to do. And presence, your family, your friends, alive and those who have passed. And let your heart swell with an outpouring of love. You are tapped into the limitless supply of love as it flows into you and through you and out from you. There is plenty. You live in abundance and unlimited supply. And we extend to you our great love. And any moment at any point during the day or night when you need our assistance, simply ask, angels of healing, please come to see to me now. And we shall do so. Bring your energy and your awareness back into the crown chakra. And notice that your soul chakra, about 12 inches above your head, is there as well, always with you. Your soul is always with you. And bring your energy, condensing it back into the crown chakra, the third eye, condensing in. Not that you have lost your spiritual viewpoint, you just carry it closer inside. And condense the energy around the throat chakra, that your words to yourself and to others may be kind, loving, necessary, and supportive. And condense the energy in your heart, your spiritual heart, your physical heart. Bring that in closer to the body. And condense the energy of the third chakra, that you might live today by the truth of your values and the nobility of your purpose. Condense the energy of the second chakra, knowing that your projects and phases have been charged with light and love and endurance, and you have been given all that you need to execute these phases and these projects in life. And condense the energy in your root chakra and let the energy go all the way down the legs into the feet, into the Mother Earth, and ground yourself there. And let Mother Earth extend her love, supply, and support to your physical aliveness as she sends energy like tendrils of flowers and vines and greenery and oxygen and water and all that you need for a healthy, happy physical day today. And so it is. And we thank you for being here today. We thank you, thank you. It has been my pleasure. I see all those faces who are on Facebook watching. I'm so grateful. Thank you. If you would like to have an Akashic Records reading with me, please go to my website, www.anniechannels.com. ANNIECHANNELS.com. I would love to read for you, and there are self-scheduling appointments there. Julie Case, thank you for being here. Thank you. And Alexandra Topper. Lynette Kling, thank you for watching. Thank you so much.